Alright folks, Case 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We're going to be going to case number 5, which is called Too Cruel for School. And again, if you guys are not watching this live, head over to Twitch. We stream at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've just become Twitch affiliate, which means that you can subscribe, you can do bits, those are basically the two main things you can do. If you become a subscriber, you get a frying pan icon next to your name, which is pretty cool. And with that, again, it's $5. I get that it's a lot, so for most people, I would say if you guys have Amazon Prime in your country, or you're able to sign up for that, if you have Amazon Prime and you link it up to your Twitch account, you get one free sub, and you could use that sub on me, which would be nice. So, hey Ace, if I'd known there were serial killers in Grimsboro, I'd have fought against my ex-husband moving our son here. To think that this Rocket Cow killer is lurking around the same school Carter goes to. Well, according to Ace's latest discovery, the Rocket Cow killer isn't targeting school kids, but their parents, which makes you fit the victim's profile, Gloria. You better avoid Rocket Cow in case it's laced with amphibidipine. We know that's how the killer murders their victims. Don't you worry, Gabriel. I don't intend to become the victim of this sicko. I'm also keeping Carter out of school for now. But you and I should have a look around Fairview High, Ace, and search for more leads. It's less busy now that classes are over, and only a few kids are around for afternoon activities. Are you ready? Alright, Ace, let's find out why our Rocket Cow killer is so interested in Fairview High. There's Pippa. There's Pippa. Dang. We have not seen her in like 4 years, I think. Secret Agent Ace, thank goodness you're here. I remember you sorted out that terrible mess at the zoo, but this is worse. Miss Goldfinch, you're the science teacher, right? What's the matter? Sorry, we met her in case 1. Well, there's a dead body in my classroom. You better come with me, Secret Agent Ace. I forgot about that. Yeah, we saw her in case 1. So it's fun to see this many people, able to watch with me. I've seen tons of new people in the chat, which is awesome. Always the regulars, but always fun to see all the new people. Dropper. Water bottle. Flask. Back. Oh wow. Not bad. There's Secret Agent Ace. That girl is dead. Look at her face. It's... Oh, you better look away, Miss Goldfinch. Yes, the victim's face is badly burned. But I bet those burns weren't what killed her. Ace, check out those bruises on the girl's neck. They clearly look like strangulation marks. Miss Goldfinch, can you tell us this girl's name? Was she one of your students? Well, yes. It's Vicky Lopez from the 12th grade. My goodness, Well, Miss Goldfinch, why don't you wait outside while Secret Agent Ace secures the crime scene? We'll take your statement shortly. Well, I agree, Ace. This can't be your serial killer's work. Strangulation and disfigurement aren't their modus operandi, but Martine will tell us the rest. Meanwhile, that backpack next to the body must have been the victim's, and I agree, looking through it is a good starting point. Ace, I'm glad to have pulled Carter out of school just this morning. I'm dread to think that this could happen to him. But you're right, we've got homework to do. Find out who killed a senior at Fairview High. Nothing that pales in comparison to Florida. Ugh, feels bad. One of those things, man, where you're just... I'm gonna have to send my kids to school, so that's just, unfortunately something I'm gonna have to deal with when they get older. Oh, Detective, I wish you were only here to discuss Carter's grades instead of a dead student in my classroom. As if these rumors of a serial killer weren't disruptive enough to the learning environment. Well, Miss Goldfinch, I can assure you that the serial killer has nothing to do with this murder. Now, can we talk about Vicky Lopez? Well, Vicky arrived at Fairview High last semester. She was quite intelligent, and I thought she'd settled in pretty well, but clearly she wasn't paying attention when I explained the classroom rules, or she would have been in the lab after class. Students are forbidden to enter the lab without supervision. Secret Agent Ace. This is what happens when teenagers just do whatever they please. Okay, slow down, Pippa. You're being a little rude. Well, it takes more than a breach of classroom rules to kill a teenager, but do call us if you remember anything else, Miss Goldfinch. Ace, Carter's always saying Miss Goldfinch is obsessed with discipline. I'm starting to see his point. Anyway, I know we might learn more about our victim, Ace. The kids like to hang out in the school cafeteria. I'll show you the way. Yep, remember, if you do any spoilers, you get permanently banned from the channel. So, don't do it. Get one chance. One chance. And I got mods anyways that will delete it soon. I usually don't see that stuff. So coffee pot, crap. Carrot, smartphone. Where's the coffee pot? There it is. Perfect. Yes. Another gold. Well, this is the cafeteria, Ace, and as you can guess from the decoration, the Grim and Badge are gearing up for a big match. Carter can't stop talking about it. But who knows whether teenage dramas play out there every lunchtime, Ace? Friendship, romance, rivalry, what was Vicky's part in all this? Oh goody, a lost phone. Let's crack the code and we might get closer to the answer. And that torn posters might reveal what's gripping Fairview High these days. Arts and crafts time, Ace. Let's restore those pieces. Alright guys, I am going to do one more because I actually have a star, and then I'm going to go grab a bunch of stars and I'll be back. Hey, nothing in Vicky's backpacks ring alarm bells, just books, leaflets, and her timetable, which instantly confirms that Vicky had no science class this afternoon, but there's a note about her mom working late. Dang, you're right. We've got to notify Vicky's mom of the murder. Let's see. Vicky's records show that her mother, Dana Lopez, works downtown in an office. Well, this is the least fun part of the job, Ace, but it must be done. I'll drive us to Mrs. Lopez's office. Alright, guys. Well, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you, guys. We had 70 people on at one time. That's awesome, man. If we got to 100, that'd be nuts. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Pitching is au revoir. Hi folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Now, I want to show you guys, now that we are Twitch affiliate, if you go type into the chat, Secret 18 Ramirez, it's camel, it's Secret, and then a capital R, you end up getting a frying pan. How cool is that? So, you have to be a subscriber, so, not for everyone, but, I think that's pretty cool. So, 80 viewers, man. That's 30 more than we had last week. That's nuts. Oh, cheerleaders. Hey, that poster shows our victim as a cheerleader, Ace. And she's apparently besties with that girl next to her. Let's run her through the system to get her name. What's up, luckily? Here, we got lots of stars to run through here. Secret 18 Ramirez, you have to have the capital R, but you also have to be a subscriber for that. And subscribing costs money on Twitch, not on YouTube, but on Twitch it does. So. Not bad, not bad. Hey, sweet, Ace is Vicky's phone. There's a gateway to her secrets. Let's see what Kathy finds in it. Yep. So yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the first day that I've been a partner with affiliate with Twitch, so you're not gonna have that many people that have the frying pan. But something tells me we're gonna have some more people with the frying pan over the next couple months, especially those with Twitch, with Amazon Prime. Well, the police is here. About my daughter? This must be a misunderstanding. Vicky knows better than to embarrass me at work. Well, Mrs. Lopez, we're terribly sorry, but your daughter was murdered. Wait, murdered? But she was alive when I drove her to school this morning. You mean I can't trust the school to keep my child alive for a day? Well, I moved here from New York for a fresh start after my divorce. I thought keeping a teenager out of trouble would be easier here, but now she's dead. Well, Mrs. Lopez, I know from experience divorce can be hard on kids. Do you think Vicky was emotionally vulnerable? Vulnerable? Please. Do I look like I pandered to that kind of thing in my house? Vicky knew I had expectations of her. Now that my child is dead, I have expectations of you, Secret Agent Ace. Find her, kill her, and fast. Whoa. Whoa. Back off, B. I do my job. I have done 150 cases. I've solved it. Back off. You are not that good at your job. I'm amazing at my job. I never fail. Dang, Ace. I know that grief can bring out the weird side of people, but this woman is unbelievable. No joke. With a mother like Dana Lopez, poor Vicky didn't need enemies. Anyway, let's move on. Golden Apple, thanks for the follow. Make sure to hit the notify when that happens. That way you notify when I go live. But I'm also throwing it over at YouTube. Oh shoot, over 200 cases. Nice. I did not know I shortchanged myself, is what I did. Hey, see the Chile Island poster with our victim is called Chelsea Bloom. Teenager's best friend could be a fantastic witness. If only we could hit the right tone with her. And if Chelsea has cheerleading practice, she must still be at school. Let's find her. So again, thank you all 80 plus people that are here watching this. Really cool. OMG. It's the police. If this is for some youth campaign, I'm bored already. I'm afraid it's more serious, Chelsea. Vicky Lopez was murdered. Murder? What? Lady, are you tripping? Vicky would never die on me. Vicky is literally my best friend. My only equal in the abyss that is Fairview High. Well, I know this is hard for you, Chelsea, but it's true. We found her body in the science classroom. What? Why was she there? Today is cheerleading practice. So she's really gone? I can't even. Did anything unusual happen to Vicky recently? At school or at home? Unusual? What kind of question is that? Vicky and I were co-captains of the cheerleading team. We were the goddesses who ruled the school, and I won't take her death lightly. It sounded like a lot of sass coming out of you. So let's I don't know what came over me, but that was just a lot of sass. Hello, Ace. I hear this poor girl was found dead in the science lab. That brings back memories. I used to have the hots for a science teacher, Mr. Payne, until one day I walked into the lab and there he was, experimenting with... Whoa. Why don't you leave the rest to our imagination, Martine? Well, you'd be more interested in murder than romance. Gotcha. Well, the burns on the victim's face were caused by sulfuric acid. Pretty standard stuff to keep in the school science lab, though it's highly corrosive. The pattern on the burn leaves no doubt that the killer threw the acid in the victim's face. From what I can tell, Vicky was still alive then. How awful. So she was first burned with acid and then strangled? Exactly. The bruises indicated she was strangled from behind with something like a cord or a rope. What's more, I found chewing gum stuck in the victim's hair at the back of her head. The killer must have spat it out while they strangled Vicky. So our killer chews gum. In my day, we got detention for that, but this weirdo will be facing jail when we bust the mace. I appreciate that you guys like my sass. It just came over me. I had just cheerleader voice. I had it in my head. Oh. Thanks, Kimna. Oh, Mom. Hi, Secret Agent Ace. Is it true that someone from the school was murdered? And Miss Goldfinch found her in the classroom? Carter, what are you doing in Kathy's lab? Well, Carter rang the station to ask when you'd be home, Gloria. I told him he could come by. He was no bother, really. In fact, he helped me with Vicky's phone. I'd rather you not get mixed up in this, but what's done is done. What have you found? Well, Ace, Vicky's been receiving threatening emails and texts for weeks. They all came from the same number, but it's a burner phone. You know, those cheapo ones for anonymous trolling? The messages were always the same. Victory is white and red, Vicky. I will kill you dead. White and red? Well, that sounds familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh, come on, you should know this. White and red are the colors of the Grim Badgers, our school's football team. And the fans have a chant that goes, victory is red and white. Grim Badgers are born to fight. Victory is white and red. Grim Badgers will kill you dead. So the killer used the football chant to threaten the victim. Well, Vicky, I will kill you dead. Exactly. Thanks, Carter, for this new lead, Ace. Your killer is a Grim Badgers supporter. Which, come on, I mean, it's probably everyone in the town. Ace, we went to Fairview High School to learn more about our Rocket Cow killer, but instead we found a dead student in the science classroom. The killer threw sulfuric acid in her face and strangled her. And we found no evidence that Vicky was in trouble at school, and she was a cheerleader, like her best friend. And her mom isn't the warmest and most supportive of people, but Ace, there's trouble at the old drive-in movie theater, and it involves a student from Fairview High. The drive-in? What's going on? A girl is shouting about your victim and threatening suicide. Never an answer. Never an answer. Alright guys, see you guys in chapter 2. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. And over and out.